Thank you for joining us today on 344 Live, where we support sellers and job seekers. Please take a moment to support Suzanne Sharp's job search. She's a leader looking for her next marketing role where she can tackle problems in her own forward-thinking and values-driven way. And with that, I want to welcome Ivana Todorovic to our episode of 344 Live today, where it is like, what, 1 a.m. because you're based in Serbia. Like, I think I got that right. So it's 1 a.m. for you. Well, almost 1 a.m. It's a quarter to 1 a.m. Right, whatever that is. And man, I want to say thanks so much for coming out. I know you have just been burning that midnight oil to the end, and maybe we're getting there because version 2.0 of AuthoredUP is on the streets in beta form. Still, I know you're still calling it a beta, but darn it, I have been using this thing for months, right? And it is awesome. And I was just like, when you said, yeah, I'll come on the show, I was so pumped because I just feel like you're one of these rock stars out here, like just really have created something that the market needed and wants and can really use and is like super tuned into like actual creator need, right? And I'm just like, my gratitude is off the charts for that. So, Ivana, welcome to the show. What is cooking over there in Serbia? Absolutely. Yes. So I want to hear from the commenters to fill up this my empty display over here. I know I got Adam here. So Adam, hit me with another comment so we can put some activity over there, and we can get some questions for Ivana. So Ivana, you came up with this thing. When did AuthoredUP, because it was authored in to begin with, right? And
yes.
and why'd that change happen? Give me that that backstory, if you will. Fill us in.
Yes. My co-founder and I, co-founder of AuthoredUP, we previously had one startup that we basically built in some kind of a vacuum, I would say. Like we were just building, and at some point we realized, okay, we need some customers, we need some beta users. What should we do? And because it was a tool for recruiters, we were like, okay, the number one place should be LinkedIn. So let's start with LinkedIn. And then we heard about content creation on LinkedIn. So there we are, both of us, no experience in copywriting and not a lot of experience in marketing. So we started to write on LinkedIn, and very soon we realized how much the preview is important and how much the hook is important, and that click, see more, is the basically first yes that you are getting from people. Yep. So we were like, okay, we need to find a tool. At that moment, we thought that there were plenty of tools that are going to show you a preview of your post. So we were looking for solutions, and there was none. And then we tried to count, like to see number of characters and then to put it in Word or something like that, but it didn't work, especially because you have different preview for mobile and desktop. So my co-founder was like, okay, so I will make it for us. So he sits one day and he builds like a small tool that we call LinkedIn tool, LinkedIn Writer. And,
cool.
Like it was our tool. So, and then later I was like, okay, so we need some kind of a formatting. We need emojis. Like, can you add that as well? So he kept adding that. But there was like one small catch with that tool, and that was a standalone app on our server. Basically, it wasn't on LinkedIn. So maybe like every one post that we would write in that tool, like 3 or 4, we would type directly to LinkedIn in the LinkedIn editor. And that's when we realized it has to be a Chrome extension or browser extension. Yeah. And that's how we started. So basically we sat down, we were like, okay, so this startup seems it doesn't really work. Let's see what we can bring here. And then he started building. We thought it will be a super easy thing. And we were even concerned, like, because he has like 15 years of experience, like, is this like project that is big enough for him,
Yeah.
So anyways, it happened that it was. So after 2 or 3 months, he built like the first version. And then we were like, okay, what should we do with that? And because of our previous startup where we didn't talk to our users and customers, potential at least, we were like, let's, like ship it, give it for free to people, and let's see what will happen. So
okay.
That's how.
So when did you start shipping that first beta?
Yeah, it was in July, mid-July, 2022.
Okay. So just last year you started. Okay, because I picked it up pretty quick. Like I got
Yes.
it. I got tuned in from Morgan Snyder, who is kind of a
Yeah, I
referral
know
friend,
him.
and he was pretty excited about it, and then I was just like, yeah, give me that thing, because I was copying and pasting the formatted letters and fooling around with that and struggling with emojis and didn't know and remember last summer too, when traffic at LinkedIn was just like off the charts, right? All the time. It was like everything was just up and to the right. It was so exciting. Sadly, those days are behind us, but it's okay. We're still at it, right? Still just putting up the good fight. But I picked this thing up and fell in love, right? I just fell in love with it, and then I learned like that you were a real person and you were totally into it and supporting your stuff, and so have just have loved it. All right, so now fast forward to what, 2 days ago.
Yes.
Version 2 is here now. Version 2 represents a massive change in your approach, the feature set, and everything about it. So if we can spin up a screen share, I would love that, because I think that will really show people now who are with us, so Adam and Dean and Nathan, kind of what, and Ali, right, who that are that just kind of what it is, what it does. So let's do that, because V2, gosh, I mean, I saw it, I was just like, holy crap, this thing is awesome. It's so much bigger than V1, right? V1 was this little baby tool that just kind of fit up there, and I could open up in the in the writer, right? But now, like, wow, okay, all right. So if you can do that for me, that would be great. If you can't, then I'll show you.
Yeah. Let me try to do it. So yeah, we should be here, right? You see my screen?
I do. I see it.
Awesome. Okay, so right now we are on LinkedIn. Here is AuthoredUP on the right side. So
right,
how
you know
it
what?
looks like?
I'm gonna hang on.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn this chat overlay off and let these guys go, because that'll give us some more some more canvas. Yes. Okay. So go ahead.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So basically, how it works like right now is still you start a post, and then you have a full editor with you can write the same way how you're writing on LinkedIn, but with a ton of additional features like bold or italic, or you have numbered list or bullet points and emojis. The important part that we changed is basically the way how we are doing drafts. So we are enabling you to have any amount of drafts that you would like to have, and to open it right from here. So like I will just open some random draft that I created a few days ago. So then we added hooks, because again, from the beginning I mentioned like hooks are very important, and you need to catch attention, and people are basically using it. We are already getting feedback, and they are using it by just searching and seeing like these examples, and then with one click you can put the hook back to the editor and change the part in the brackets.
Okay, so are those hooks static, or are they being produced somehow, or how are those?
Yeah,
where are those
so
coming from?
we created and pre-filled like 120 hooks right now, but we invited our users, whoever has some like nice hook and wants to contribute, just let us know and we'll add it here. So that's how it works. We played a bit with AI, but definitely AI is not still there. So we believe that it is better just to have a professional copywriter prepare hooks. And then you have also different types of tags. So you can define what would you like to do today and what type of content would you like to write. For example, you want to educate your users. So here are the ideas that you can pick up. Wow. So the other part are basically drafts right now, where you can find all your drafts here. They are in three types of status. So when you publish, they're marked as published, and you also have deleted drafts. I won't go in depth there. And then the most important feature, I believe, that we added for version 2.0, and is basically helping us and enabling us to build a whole new world and infrastructure, is this content analytics / reuse screen, where you can collect any kind of all your posts that you ever published basically on LinkedIn. Never mind if it was published with AuthoredUP or without AuthoredUP, we are just going to pick not only the post, but all related analytics. And then when you open the post, every post has its own stats, text metrics, and details. And
See,
you,
that is
yes,
breathtaking. That was literally breathtaking, because I don't
thank
know if
you.
anybody who's watching this sees how fast that runs, right?
Yeah.
And how fast that goes. And so one of the questions that I have is, okay, when I
Yes.
went into this in my own, like yesterday, it was
Mm-hmm,
pretty
mm-hmm.
quick. I was digging in. How far back does it go? Like you said, forever, but is that true? Like, does it really go back?
Like, to be honest, like both, like our users and also our insiders, I think that none of us had more than 200 or 300 posts. So we don't know, like, if you have 1,000 posts, how far it can go. But I think we have people that told us about 400 posts that they collected. So
Okay.
let's say that 400 is some kind of the maximum that we are right now aware of. It depends
Okay.
basically on LinkedIn, and as long as they enable you to scroll down through your feed, we're going to collect data for you.
Gotcha. Okay. Sweet. And it's all happening locally, right? It's not happening back
Yes.
in Serbia or in some other
No, 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 no,
random
no, no, no.
AWS, and that's what makes it safe, right?
Yes. So basically, how it works is we are not taking your cookie, and
Mhm.
we are not automating any kind of the activity, and that's why you have to do some manual work from the side when you want to get your data and analytics. So what we are doing is, while you are scrolling, that data is shown into your browser, and
Right.
then from that browser, we are basically copying that data and putting it into the table.
Okay.
So that's why whenever you want to update your data, you again have to go manually through your feed. You go to
Okay.
your recent activity and then post and scroll down, and then
Okay.
you're going to update.
Okay. Okay. Because I go all the way back to October of 2019. That was my first like real content post, and my LinkedIn account goes all the way back to, I don't know, 2009 or 10 or something like that. And, and I was just a typical user guy who just kind of didn't ever do anything, just put up a dumb resume and never talked to anybody. So there's that. So, but October 2019 is when I started to try to do stuff. And some of that content is actually, I don't know, it's not terrible, I don't think. And I would like to see it, maybe I'd like to be able to mine it and see kind of what it did. But this is so sweet of you to share your traffic with us, because it's awesome. Like, my traffic sucks so bad, it's a joke. Doing live shows, I joke with people. I'm like, oh, listen, I could give you techniques in traffic decimation right now, right? Run your own live show and watch your traffic go through the floor. But this is great, Ivana. I love this tool. I think it's terrific. I think you're totally on the right track. And I just want to say thanks so much for continuing to, make it available to us. Like, and
Yeah.
I'm just going to probably fall over and just like hold up my credit card. Here,
Yeah.
take my money.
Take my money. Yeah,
Yeah, take it.
that's what I want to hear.
That's it.
I would
That's
just
it.
stop sharing right now.
Okay.
Yes. So basically, we got, like, like, it was insane when we launched, because we are getting responses to emails, and people are like, we are very concerned about the price. We are like,
Yeah.
like, how expensive, how the hell
Yeah.
expensive this is going to be, and we are like, no, it won't be. Like,
Oh,
we'll give really, really special, like, I would call it no-brainer price to all our beta users. Like, you've been so polite to us, so we'll try
oh
to do
man,
our part. Yeah.
it's been good. It's been good. All right. So, oh boy, I don't know. I mean, I geek out on tools, right? So that's sort of my thing, and I love that you were able to get out here and show this up. But I did promise that we were going to have a tip of the day.
Yeah.
So, have you been able to really focus on what that's going to be?
Let me try.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to say, let's go. And I'm going to ask you, you ready? I'm going to say, let's go. You're going to say yes. And then we're going to hit it. All right. So with that, here we go. Are you ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
So, tip of the day definitely would be, do not overuse formatting for your posts, because formatting, even though AuthoredUP is providing formatting for you, so putting text in bold and italic, that is what I'm talking about. Do
Okay.
not overuse it, because some of the screen readers are not able to read that text, which means that people with disabilities or anyone that is using a screen reader is not able to understand what is written behind those words that are put into bold or italic. So use that strategically. make it like more like the most important part is to be able to scan, to improve the readability index, to have easy and like nice looking post with a lot of spaces. However, be concerned and about the bold and italic part, because do not overuse screen readers. Definitely, I would say 40% of them cannot read the text behind it.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that. And so make them beautiful, but don't overdo it. We're going to take that tip to the bank. And with that, Ivana, I want to say thanks again for coming out. I know it's super late, so go get a good night's sleep. Congratulations again on releasing 2.0. My credit card is ready and I'm going to buy that thing, and it's going to be awesome because you're just making a sweet product. So with that, again, I'm going to say good night to everybody who has joined us. Dean, Adam, Nathan, Ali was here too. So that's just great. Just love having you guys join us and show up. And yeah, look for the tip of the day to be released later tonight. So by the time you get up in the morning, it should be out. All right, Ivana? And so,
Yes.
so with that, don't run away. I'm going to run my little count up timer, and we're going to say goodbye to everybody. All right. See you guys. Bye.
See you. Bye-bye.